Guys, I'm at Garden of Gethsemane and I'm walking like Jesus walked from Garden of Gethsemane at Thursday night in Holy Week to the house of the high priest to be judged by him. Well, I don't know how he actually walked. The easy walking way is through the road that you can see in front of you. Maybe they actually used it because they were the government people. They had no reason to hide. But on the way from the room of the Last Supper, from the cenacle to the garden, I'm sure that he hid himself from the government. Then, as I believe, he walked through the Kidron Valley. They divided Jerusalem and Mount of Olives. Welcome to Mount of Olives. Welcome to Jerusalem. Guys, it's a wartime now. An hour ago, there was a siren. The Iranian tried to, bomb Jerusalem or to target Jerusalem, but nothing happened. We destroyed a missile on the way. And we are trusting God, and I'm not afraid to be here. Look at that beautiful Latin cross. And that is from Dennis Parks to Isabelle. Oh, Isabelle, you're so totally surprised now. This is the sister of Dennis Park. And I'm so happy to do that. Then, you see the Kidron Valley? Look at the beautiful olive trees and the wall of the Jewish temple. This is one of the entrances to the temple. It's called the Golden Gate. We believe that Jesus will enter to it when he will come back again and he will reach Mount of Olives. Meanwhile, you can see a beautiful Russian church, Mary Magdalene Church on top of the hill. I'm sure that you're so surprised now. It's very close to Easter time. And that's why everything that I'm doing, or a lot of what I'm doing connected to it. Let me show you the valley from there. As you can see, the Valley Cafe, Emek Cafe is closed because there are no tourists. But the view is amazing. I'm so sorry about the noise. And you can see a big part of Mount of Olives in front of you. It's quite an important place because this is the border between the green area and the desert, which is the other side of Mount of Olives. And remember King David that actually escaped from his son Absalom, that he went through Mount of Olives to the other side of it. King Solomon built a palace for the non-Jewish ladies. He had so many. And so many of our prophets, like Zechariah, Malachi, Haggai, are buried in that place. I do have a video of it as well. The Jewish cemetery is in front of you. It's from the time of King David until today. The idea is to be buried, the Jews must be buried outside the city. Then this is outside the city. Until today, people have been buried there. I don't know if you can see their tombstones. Not all of them are in one piece, mainly because in 1948, when the Jordanians occupied that place, they used the tombstones for roads for their houses. Then we brought some of it to here. Such an amazing place, isn't it? There's a nice, strange guy beneath us. I hope that he won't bother us. But I mean, look at that view. It's such an amazing view of everything. By the way, this is where St. Stephen was stoned. And this is the first time that we meet a Jewish guy. We know him by the name Paul, St. Paul. Now let's visit that place and let's walk with Jesus from Garden of Gethsemane or through the Garden of Gethsemane. The Jews that are buried there were buried exactly like Jesus was buried. You had to be buried at the same day, and the same day begins at sunset, and Jesus was buried just before sunset. They purified the body of Jesus. They put a shroud around him, just like they did to those Jews, and then they've been buried without a casket, without a coffin, straight into the ground. Woo! The weather is amazing. This is the best time to be in Israel. Easter time, the best time. But you have to climb all the way up. You can see the corner of the temple walls that were built by King Herod. This is the eastern wall and the southern wall, the other side. And that's where the devil tried Jesus. He told him to jump. Now, because you know English, you will read the English titles, and I will read Hebrew for you, and you will understand how important that place used to be. We are reading from Genesis 14, 17 to 19. And I will read the Hebrew one. ויצא מלך סדום לקראתו אל עמק שווה ועמק המלך, ומלכי צדק מלך שלהם הוציא לחם ויין ויאמר, ברוך אברהם לאל עליון, קונה שמיים וארץ. There are so many important things here. Val of שווה, equal. שווה, it's equal. King's Val, another name of that place. Malki Tzedek, king of Salem. Salem, it's a shortcut of Jerusalem. And he brought bread and wine. Sounds familiar? Eat that bread. He blessed Abraham, God Most High. Lovely, lovely, lovely. And it's not the end. There are so many other stories that we can actually read about it, and we already mentioned it. This is from Samuel 2. והמלך עובר בנחל קדרון, וכל העם עוברים על פני דרך את המדבר. Kidron Valley, נחל קדרון, another name of that valley. And it's not the last name. This is so important. This is so important. Then read the book of Joel 4, 1-2. ובעת ההיא אשר אשיב את שבות יהודה וירושלים, וקיבצתי, listen carefully, את כל הגויים, והורדיתם אל עמק יהושפט, ונשפטתי עמם שם. This is such an important place. And I shall bring back, no. I will gather all nations. Listen carefully, not only the Jews. I will gather all nations and will bring them down into Valley of Josaphat. Now, what you don't know is Josaphat is the one who will judgment place. And I will enter into judgment with them there. Then so many believes that this is the place of the last war. Tatatim. Armageddon? Is it here? We talked about it too, but we can actually read it from Samuel too. ואבשלום לקח ויצב לו בחייו את מצבת אשר בעמק המלך, ויקרא לה יד אבשלום עד היום הזה. Absalom, son of King David, he knew that no one will help him because he was the bad guy, and he built himself a tomb at the King's Valley, and it's called Absalom's monument unto these days. According to tradition, what you are going to see now is Absalom tomb. Dennis Parks and Isabelle Juarez, I'm sure that you are so surprised. This is one of the entrance to the tomb, to the Jewish cemetery. But this is from a different time, and let's go to see Absalom. Now, that monument is from the second temple time, many years after Absalom time. Is that the original Absalom tomb? Is that what he built? I'm not sure, but maybe someone built a monument on top of it. Now, the first part was monolith, one stone. And the hole that you can see there, it's robbers who try to see what's happening in it, but there's nothing in it, because this is the nefesh. This is where the soul leaves the body. We are going to see the Josaphat, the cave of Josaphat. Then, if that is the nefesh, the tombs is there. And sadly, it's closed. But that's how they used to bury the dead at the second temple time. Look how beautiful it is. Just amazing. There's so many tombs from first temple time and the second temple time. Let me show you one more before we're going to climb all the way up here after my asthma attack. This is the real thing that I need to do. Entrances to the tomb, it can be even from the first temple time. But let me show you Zechariah. I don't know if you can hear in the background, you can the muezzin who calls the people to come and pray. If it will continue with that valley, we will reach Pool of Siloam and city of King David. The entrance to the tomb itself, it's closed, of course, but I do have a video on my YouTube channel, which I enter through there to the that valley, but you can see that this is a monolith. It's like Petra. They curved it from up to down, one rock. As you can understand, there's nothing in it. The tomb is right here. I am almost the only one here. Remember the corner of the two walls of the temple? And you can see here the tombstones that we brought back after 1967. Remember, the Jordanians used it. right. I'm starting to climb. Please cross your fingers. Pray for my soul and body because I'm just after my asthma attack, which was a little bit severe this time. And but I'm feeling okay. I'm trusting God. Can still hear the muezzin, and I still need to climb all the way up, but you can see Zechariah tomb. Who was Zechariah? Is that was the priest that had been killed at the temple, or maybe the father of John the Baptist? We are not sure. Absalom pillars and Garden of Gethsemane. Look, a beautiful Mount of Olives. I didn't talk about a beautiful place there. Let me see if you can see it better. Yes. Yes, now we can see it. This is Dominus Flevit. The Lord wept. That's where Jesus saw Jerusalem and wept. He knew that that city will be destroyed soon. Let me take a picture of it. Such a beautiful place. I am the only tourist here. Actually, it's not true. You're the only tourist here. Dennis Parks, I surprised you too. I know that you asked me to take another video, but you are a good friend of mine. It's not the first time that you are buying a cross, but this time it's for your sister-in-law. Gosh, you're amazing. You are amazing. And by that, you are really helping me. You know that I'm not working from October 2023 when the Palestinians in Gaza butchered 1,200 Israelis in less than a few hours. This is the second genocide of the Jews after the Holocaust. And this March I was supposed to work for 22 days. But because of the war, everyone canceled. I can understand them. Even my wife believes that I'm crazy to visit the place, their Jerusalem, without any bomb shelter. But I'm trusting him, and I'm with a cross in my hand, and the Bible in my bag. And Betty, your crosses are there too. I know that I promised to send it to you, but the post office is closed. Lovely. That place here. And guess what? I can breathe. I'm alive. I'm alive. Almost alive. Guys, I'm using Samsung 22. It's an amazing camera, but I need to buy the new one. And every penny that you will donate, you will support me, will go to it because I want to take better and better videos for you. Then next to the like button, there's a shape of a heart. It's called Super Thanks. Please support me as much as you can, only if you can. And at the description, there is two links of buy me a coffee, and then you can buy yourself one of the so many holy products, and I will take a video for you. I will send you the cross. I mean, as I believe Isabelle Juarez will get it. And there's another link of PayPal. Sadly, I cannot answer you through PayPal. I don't know why, but I promise to pray for you. It's not the cleanest place here. I think that it's a little bit difficult now to reach that place in wartime. And I'm heading to the Western Wall, mainly because I had a tour on Saturday, 11 days ago, and the war just lowered my asthma. The war just started. There were so many sirens. Jerusalem was attacked by the Iranians. Then we couldn't enter the city, and we couldn't reach the Western Wall. Then the group gave me the notes with their wishes, and I will put it between the Western Wall stones now. City of David is beneath you. It's there because of one reason. Water, the only spring of Jerusalem is there. And the one who keeps the water wins. Remember Hezekiah? The Assyrian tried to occupy Jerusalem without a success. They had no water at all. This is one of the entrances to the temple, the main entrance, and as I believe Jesus entered through there. You see the 3 block entrances, and that's where he tried him. He tried him 3 times, twice at Jericho, and once here in Jerusalem. Guys, thank you very much for being with me in that beautiful tour. Thank you, Dennis Park. Surprise, Isabelle. I hope that you enjoyed that tour, but we are not going to end it because according to the Catholic, that is the high priest's house. Then Jesus walked or through here when the government of the Jews took him, the high priest, or through the valley to through Mount Zion, and that's where the room of the Last Supper is. Right there. Tadidim. Thank you very much for being with me. See you in my next video. Don't forget to subscribe. And happy Easter!